Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, America. Happy Labor Day. It's one of my favorite holidays. It's a great day. It's a great day to celebrate. Listen, we tell the stories of great businessmen in this country all the time. Don't ever forget the part that labor plays in that. Labor built this country, okay? In a lot of different ways. Labor is responsible for the growth of this country, the development of this country, okay? Now, listen. Today is a special day. Today is a special day. It's special for a bunch of reasons, all right? I'm celebrating 333 days alcohol-free. It's exciting. I'm proud of myself. Thank you. Thank you for everybody to clap for me. Is it tough? Hell yeah, it's been tough. Has it been worth it? Hell yeah, it's been worth it, okay? I had some things I need to change. I had some things I wanted to work on, and I've been working on them, and I'm still working on them. You work on yourself every day, trying to be a better me. Trying to be a better me, trying to be a better me for my family, and I'm trying to be the best version of me for this world, okay? Listen, I used to take these walks almost every day when I was first starting out with my sobriety, okay? Every single day. And I remember when I was taking these walks, this area that I'm in right now was all covered in trees. This was about a year ago, because I'm almost a year sober. This was all covered in trees. Not this little part that I'm about to show you here in a second. They had actually cut these trees down, and they were actually starting to put some things up, okay? Now, listen, if you know, usually this is the walking bowling ball that's talking to you. But today, this is Brandon Massenburg, candidate for Board of Supervisors, Prince George County, District 2. District 2, all right? Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know my campaign slogan, let's grow together, okay? And one of the big things that I'm running on, I want infrastructure. I want new business development in the county, okay? Now, on this walk, which I haven't done this walk in probably about 6 months. And so the growth that's happened around me is indicative of what can happen in our county in just a short amount of time, okay? Just a short amount of time. We make the investments, we make the decisions to go ahead and do what's necessary for the people of Prince George. We can do these things too, okay? So I'm gonna show you a couple of things as we walk. I'm gonna talk to you about some things too, okay? Now listen, I know you've heard me say it before on previous videos. If you haven't seen them, go to my website, www.pgpeeps.com. Go to the YouTube channel, Let's Grow Together, and you can see those videos, okay? I've got one that I've done called Let's Grow Together, and I've also got one that I've done about a wrap-up of our last town hall, okay? As I dovetail off of that last town hall meeting, what I said is true, all right? It's cool to run for office. There's a lot of good people that are running for office. You need to make sure that they got a plan. Just running for office because you want to be up there, because you think it's cool, because your friends think it's going to be cool, because your friends want to vote for you, I'll get it. But you're not helping anybody, all right? When you're running for public office, you're supposed to be doing your duty to the county and to your people. That means you need a plan, okay? So let me show you what my plan would be for Prince George County. You ready? Now, the sun's right here, so the sun's kicking my butt. So I'm going to try not to let it kick your butt, all right? Keep in mind, 8 months ago, none of this was here. You ready? All right, let's walk and talk. Let's walk and talk. Okay, so right here is to my right now. That is about 150,000 square foot building that's being built on spec. Right behind me, right back there, is another 171,000 square foot building that's being built on spec, okay? It's some kind of campus. I got to go look at the sign in a second, all right? Now, listen, over here, that gigantic building that you see right there, that's FedEx. I believe that's FedEx South Campus. It's right here off of Woods Edge and Ruffin Mill Road. My business, Massive Performance, best gym in the 804. Come check us out. Free week of training, by the way. Right here on this exit. We're right down here, okay? A year ago, when I was doing these walks, they had just broke ground on the FedEx right here, okay? These two big-ass buildings over here, they hadn't even started yet. They were clearing down the trees. They were putting down the water. They were putting the pipes down. They had already cleared it out. They were getting the FiOS laid down. They were doing all the groundwork, all the infrastructure stuff that counties do, that private companies do to get ready to allow other private companies to invest, okay? Now, You come on our exit. This is at the very end of Woods Edge and Ruffin Mill, right around this corner right here, what they call Snake Road, Enon Church Road. You get off of that exit, you make a left, you're gonna come all the way down to the end, and that's what you're gonna see, okay? You're gonna see that. So those buildings over here, these can be split up into different individual units. They can be several businesses that are going to be on the inside, or they can be one gigantic business that can encompass that whole facility. That can be for both, okay? Right here. Welcome to South Chesterfield Station. So it's FedEx Ground, South Chesterfield Station. This place is booming. Every morning when I'm coming in, or when I'm leaving out from training, I come in here at 5 a.m. When I'm leaving out of here about 7:15, 7:30 in the morning. Trucks are lined up. They're about to hit Interstate 95. They're about to go down Snake Road. They're about to hit Route 10. They're about to hit 295. They're about to do their deliveries, okay? Listen. I've heard it said, and I understand exactly where you're coming from. Don't Chesterfield, Prince George County. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. This is what Prince George County needs if we're going to grow and develop in the 21st century, okay? Hold on. Let me show you something else, because this has been here. This has been here, okay? This used to be Porex. I believe it's Filtrona now. Another company bought it out. Huge campus. They do water filtration pumps and things like that. I used to come by here and walk all the time during the day because it's Labor Day, so they're closed. This place is packed. Hundreds of cars in the parking lot. Hundreds of cars parked around back there, okay? Right here on this exit, just on the very end, business is booming. Construction is booming. Water's been laid. Water pipes been laid. FiOS is down. Electricity is down here. Wi-Fi is down here. Growth is here. Opportunities here. Development's here. All right? You talk about what we need to grow and expand in the 21st century. You want to be able to fund our schools. Firefighters need funding. They need new trucks. They need more full-time staff. Police, you want to make sure our streets are safe. You want to make sure that you can drive around and you can live in your homes. You have to worry about crime. They need new cars. They need to make sure that their weapons are effective. They need to make sure that they have body armor, okay? They need to make sure that they're funded fully. You want your kids to have a bright future. You want your kids to be able to grow and develop and compete in the 21st century economy that is global, that's got kids in China, kids in India, kids in Africa, kids in Australia, kids in Europe, competing with them online and in person for the jobs that are going to make our world. You need things like this. Look, you need things like this. These are the things that pay for things in your county. This is how you fund things, all right? So if you don't want to keep paying high property taxes where you live, if you want everybody making their money off of your back, off of the hard work that you're doing every single day, then you're going to need somebody to come in and invest in your community, all right? Now, trust me, I get it. You want to keep it rural. You want to have your rural parts. Right here, you get to the end of this road, you make your right, and you go down Enon Church Road. You got plenty of space back there, plenty of R1 residential homes back there. You get to the end right there by Dodd Park, you make a left, you have all your neighborhoods back there. Most of the kids that I train, they go to Thomasdale, they go to Scott, they go to Davis, they go to Marguerite, they live back there. Beautiful communities, all right? You got all this one exit down, not even an exit down, a couple of turns away. You got all those residential homes back there. You know what? I can see the stars at night when I leave out of here. You know what? They can see the stars at night when they're sitting out on their back porch. They got a beautiful park across the street. They've got plenty of opportunities right here, right down the street for them. Plenty of schools in the area as well. All these businesses that Chesterfield County is allowing in is helping to fund those things. All right? Here's another one. Here's EPT. Same exit. Get off of Enon Church Road, hang a left. EPT. A year ago, that just got built. As a matter of fact, from where I am right now, outside of Porex, everything back there, outside of Porex and outside of EPT, everything back there was in the process of getting made. Less than a year. There it is. That's how quick your fortunes can change. That's how quick you can make development to your community. That's how quick making the right investments, making the right decisions, the right leadership can change things around for your community. Okay? Now listen, I'm not trying to do something crazy. All right? You look around, people say, oh man, Chesterfield County, that's huge. They got 350,000 people out here. Prince George is what, 45,000? Give us this. We don't need everything Chesterfield has. I don't want everything Chesterfield has. We need this. We need this. Okay? We need this. Did you see the news today? On the news today. What is it? A company's moving out here from California, moving to Meadowville Park, creating 300 jobs. Vertical farming plant. They do strawberries. Vertical farming, 300 jobs. Right here in Meadowville. Same park as the new Lego International headquarters. Where? Chesterfield. Right down the street from us. Why? Because they have the infrastructure for it. Water pipes can get laid down. Fires can get put down. Streets can get made. Everything can get built because they have the resources for it. Why? Because they've invested before and had other businesses lay the path so they can do that. And then when people are paying their taxes in Chesterfield County, they don't have to sit back and complain and say things like, oh man, I don't know where my money's going. What's my money paying for? What am I getting out of the deal? What are you getting out of the deal? You're getting good schools. You're getting an opportunity for your kids to actually graduate from a good school and go to a good college. If your child is smart and your kid goes to school in the Dale district and they test out and they want to do another program, they can go to Matoka. They can go to Meadowbrook. They can go to Cosby. They can go to Clover Hill. They can go to Monacan. They have opportunities. And as an adult, as a parent, and as a leader, my job is to provide opportunities for the citizens of my county. And if I'm doing that, everything is great. Let me show you something else. You ready? Listen, all you guys are from here. You know C.W. Wright? You know where the new C.W. Wright is? It's right here. It's right here. Get off of Enon Church Road, make a left. Look, you want to see something else? Another 171,000 square foot warehouse building built on spec. On this one street, this one turn, this is Ashton Creek Business Center. Look it up, Ashton Creek Business Center. 1, 2, 3, over 150,000 square foot warehouses built on spec. Ready for investment. Ready for businesses to move in. Ready to start paying taxes day one. Ready to start providing jobs day one. Ready to boost this local economy day one. Ready to contribute. Ready to help Chesterfield get better. Ready to provide opportunities for their residents. When are we going to do that? It's time for us to jump on board, man. It's Labor Day, 2023. Early voting starts September 22nd. Election Day, November 7th. Listen, I'm going to do a bunch more videos. I'm going to talk about a lot more stuff. All right. But if you want my main message, if you want something that I'm campaigning on, if you want something that I care about, something that gets my blood boiling, something I'm adamant about, something that I'm going to do every single day. I just told you a second ago, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't party. All right. I'm a businessman. I'm a father. I'm a husband. All the rest of my time is going to be spent trying to attract businesses like these. Trying to get investments like that in our community. Talking to these people. Raising the funds. Doing what's necessary. Is there money out there in the federal government? I'm going to go get it. Does the state have that money? I'm going to go get it. What kind of private investments do we need to bring that kind of stuff to the county? I'm going to go get it. Because that's my job. That's the position. That's what it calls for. Matter of fact, listen, even walking up here further, and I'll let you guys go. Walking up here further, near my business, Lego International is moving to Meadowville. Their temporary headquarters are right here on this exit. Get off of Enon Church Road, make a right. Off of this exit, the same exit you just seen, all these businesses on right here. You get out here and you make a right. You got Sabra. You got Martin Transport. Hold on. Here you go. So you can see what I'm talking about. Right here. Up to 171,000 square feet available. Beautiful. Opportunities everywhere. Listen, on this exit, Sabra, Martin Transport, temporary Lego headquarters, First Street, all the car dealerships you see back here, the new Carvanas on this exit, Church and Dwight, condom factories down here, BPA, they do blueprints, they're down here, Anheuser-Busch is on this exit. Business, people, business, commerce, jobs. We need to stimulate our local economy. You look around Prince George County right now, we're smack dab in the middle. We can drop down, we can be Sussex, we can be Surrey, we can be Brunswick, we can be Nottoway, all right? We can be all these counties to the southwest of Virginia that have no growth or negative growth that are dying. They are dying. Nothing is happening there. No one's moving there. Everyone's moving away from there. Nothing's going on. Or you know what? We can get on the good foot. We can be a little bit more like Chester. We can be like New Kent. We can be like Henrico. We can be like Hanover. We can be like Amelia. We can be like Goochland. We can be like York. We can be like Suffolk. We can grow. We can encourage people to invest in our communities. All right? We can get new businesses to move in. We can put the water down. We can get our roads taken care of. All right? Make sure we do our part to invest. And then we attract businesses to come in. So we're not paying everything on our backs with taxes. We can do that. All right? It's not hard. And we can still have the same rural character. We can still be the place that you grew up in. We can still have all those things. But we can also make sure that we're providing for our future. And that we're giving our next generation and the generation after them and the generation after them opportunities to grow, develop, and thrive in Prince George County. All right? So when you think of me, think of the sweaty guy that's been doing this walk, talking really fast for the last 20 minutes, yes. But also think about a guy that has a plan. Step one of my plan, infrastructure building. Day one. It's not even day one because I'm not even in office yet. I might not win this thing. I plan on winning this thing. I want you to vote for me so I can win this thing because you can see how serious I am. But day one, even before day one, that's the mission. What are we going to do to entice businesses to invest in our community? Infrastructure. This is America, all right? And on Labor Day 2023, if there's one message that you're going to get from me, somebody running for office to represent you, I believe in America. I believe in Virginia. I really believe in Prince George County. I believe in the people of the county. And I want to do right by them. I want to make sure that I provide everybody with the opportunities that they can have to live their best possible life. And that's going to start with people investing in us. That's going to start with people staying and spending money in our county. That's going to start with businesses investing here. Okay? So when you see things like that, when you see places like that, that's what I got in mind. All right? And it might not be your cup of tea. You might not think it's the greatest plan ever. Make sure that whoever you're voting for puts their plan out there. And they tell you how they're going to pay for these firefighters to get the things they need. How they're going to pay for police to get the things they need. How they're going to make sure that our schools are funded correctly so our kids can compete in the 21st century economy. How they have a plan to lower your taxes so that we're not paying 77% of revenue into our county from taxes. Make sure they lay those out for you. And if they can't, come back, watch my videos, send me an email, send me a text, call me, shoot me a DM, and let's talk some more. Okay? I got another video coming up at the end of this week. We're going to talk about these solar panels some. We're going to talk about these solar farms, these solar communities. All right? We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what's going on with those. The good, the bad, and the ugly, if you will, okay? Remember, my name is Brandon Massenburg. I'm running for Board of Supervisors in Prince George County, District 2. All right? Let's grow together. We can do this, Prince George. All right? Peace. Happy Labor Day.